Hello, people of the planet. Welcome back to my channel. This is Port Charles Public Radio, brought to you by Aurora Media. I'm your host. My name is Abby. Let's talk about Monday. I did not count them. I'm going to count now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 14 people on today. I don't think I missed anybody. Yeah. What a day, you guys. I love Dante. I really love him. I guess he had no idea about the baby amount. Yeah, he just came in, get the target. They didn't give him any info, which is kind of ridiculous that nobody warned. They had no backstory to let him know where he was. With a relationship with somebody. Oh wait, no, I did write Peter. Okay, so I'm gonna do this. Yeah, I love Dante. I had to reverse it, you guys. He said, "How did you get in so deep with it?" It was so good. How did you get in so deep with it? I, yeah, Maxie. Like, how did you do that? How did you let that happen? Is how he said it. Like, how? Um, it was so pure. Their relationship. It reminded me of who they go to call on in their time of need, the people on this show. They'll say things, connections. Okay, hey. They'll the people on the show, whenever they're in trouble, who do they call? Carly, Sam, they call Jason. Call the police? Or does she call Jason? She calls Jason. She's done that a couple times. Rebecca was like, "You called Jason?" Yes. She did. And Maxie and Lulu, they would call Dante. Olivia called Dante. Sometimes Sunny, any of them, when they needed a cop, they called Dante. He was when they needed a cop. He was the good guy. And it was when Dante's gray areas, I feel this is me romanticizing Dante, but I feel like when his character had gray areas in the law, I understood those gray areas and why we dealt with them. They always seemed natural, and now that he's back, I'm like, oh, he's so good at this. He's so good, even though I'm not into the scraggly thing. I don't know how long we're gonna keep that. Hopefully not long. But that was a great little scene with them, how they were talking about catching up, and she was like, yeah, other than that, I'm getting married to Peter and we're having a baby. Wonderful. How did you get in so deep with it? It just flipped. And then, they apologized. And he was like, for the first time I really feel welcomed. You missed me. It was so good. It was so good. Oh, what a good scene. Which I want to talk about another good scene. Let's talk about Alexis. You guys. I saw somebody else post. I don't know if this was on YouTube or if it was on Facebook, but somebody made a post that said, all I'm saying is last time Nancy Lee Graham was told to play a drunk, she won an Emmy. She's so good at this, you guys. It breaks my heart to see Alexis this way, but dude, she unleashed on Julian. I'm not mad about any of it. There was a lot of forehead. When it came to her speaking that truth about how this all spirals back to what he did, the alcoholism, sure, but then also her relationship with Neil, it all unraveled because of this motherfucker's mouth. Sorry. You too, I shouldn't. But, like, this guy, like, has really been a cancer on her life, she said. Oh, she wrong. Trying to remember when she had a fire. Whose fault? That wasn't Julian's fault. But her house burnt down, right? Yeah, I don't remember. It wasn't. I don't think it was Julian's fault. She'd been through a lot out there. She's also been through cancer, which I'm shocked. This woman has been through cancer and she drinks alcohol the way she does. Vodka or vodka on the rocks. Is that what did she order today? Can't answer that right now. Yeah, I forgot what Jenna. I didn't catch what she ordered. If it was a vodka water or whatever she ordered, but I don't know if it was vodka. That's not what I'm saying. I can't remember or what she did, but it was great. Her scene was great today. It was amazing. Sorry, I'm blind. This is why I have to really focus. Like, even this is blurry, but if I bring it close, it's focusing. Like my eyesight is not good. So, Alexis and Julian. Let's talk about Sam, Jason, and Spinelli because this was like the first time I think I wasn't mad about Sam in a while about like her attitude towards something. Why am I not involved? Like wanting to be, because she's always wants to be involved in anything. She's not wrong about this one because like they're trying to like deal with this whole like how do we work on Peter and like get the truth out that he's a bad guy and get rid of him nonsense. Like they all want to do it, and Sam wants to be involved because Maxie is her friend, and she can't like do that unless like she gets all the information, and he neglected to tell her that Spinelli did run he did run into Nell at the nurses' ball, and she just told him that Shiloh had dirt on Peter about something. I can't remember what, but she did just fucking. She came out and she just came out, said it like. And I think when she did that, I was like, oh yeah, she gonna die. Like I already knew the character wasn't gonna make it because it was online. She was posting. Everybody was posting about like this is it. She wants to move on. We get rid of Nell. She just blurted that. I was like, oh yeah, this is her drop before she leaves. Like, by the way, yo, and Liesel's just gonna get by with like being there at that baby swap and helping Nell through that. She's just gonna get by with it because Nell's dead. Like the only people that were at that scene that and knowing that she gave birth. Oh, Brad's still alive. And so's Britt. Never mind. I was gonna say Liesel's just gonna, no. Does Britt know? A woman just came by in the woods and helped me, is what but I think Brad knows. Yeah, they know. They all know, because Liesel kept saying, this is gonna be my secret too, blah, blah, blah. I'm going down with you. I think yeah, they know. I'm tripping. I don't know why I brought that up. That was not about today. Spinelli and them, they were talking, like, she straight up was like, why am I not involved in this? Why did you not tell me? And she said the thing we have all been saying about Stone Cold for years, maybe a decade now, two, however long this guy's been this way. Jason, I get it. And she said it in a way that was just like, I can't believe we're saying this now. But she said, Jason, I understand when it comes to Sunny's business, you can't tell me everything, and, like, that's okay, I wouldn't expect you to, but, like, you can't think that about every aspect in your life. And he's like, "You're right. You're right." And then, like, the conversation wasn't over after that, of course, it was just hilarious. She's just like, "You can't you gotta tell me things about other aspects of your life. How do you feel and what do you know about other things? Especially things we're working on together or doing together or things that, like, we do often have conversations about." And he's like, "I don't know how to talk." This man said, "I guess I'm just not used to telling you the day-to-day stuff yet, or just stuff." And she's like, "Yeah, you don't have to tell me the work stuff." Cause, like, yeah, they're living together again now, finally, I guess. Since she got this new parole officer with Valentine is when he came home. But I mean, I think that's been a while. I'm gonna say it's been a month at least since that happened with Valentine. Oh yeah. Um, she said it. And he was like, "You're right." And then she was like, "We gotta figure out how to talk about this." And, like, because that's not okay. We need to figure that out fast. Or quick, or whatever she said. It was like, "No, that's not good. And we need to work on that and get it done." Or whatever. We need to fix that. It was hilarious. I was like, "Sam, you ain't wrong. Sam, you is not wrong on that one. That Sam is Samantha McCall is the craziest character, I think, for me. Up and down battle, I think, when it comes to, like, if I like her. Really. Um, there are days I'm just like, "Sam, what are you doing?" I love her. I love Sam's character. I love Kelly Monaco, and I know the girl's trying. I don't need to get into that, but, like, it's an up and down. There are days I'm just like with Brando, girl, why were you like that to Brando in the beginning? I don't get it. It was hilarious. This girl today. So Spelly's like, "You didn't fill her in." Well, shit. Let me tell the night of the nurses' ball. It's hilarious. Um, Peter popped in and Lulu popped in after she had talked to Kevin. She had talked to Kevin about she. So Laura's on a trip, and she hadn't told Laura yet about Dante being home, and so she was telling Kevin about it for the first time. She don't know what to do, and he's like, "That's a lot. You don't have to make any decisions right now." And she's like, "You're right." Yeah, we know that. So, like, what decisions does she not have to make right now? Whether or not she's gonna dump Dustin or be with Dante, is that the big decision? Because yeah, that is one decision or two decisions. But, like, if she's if she took that as I would take it, it'd be like, "You don't have to figure anything out right now. Go back to Dustin and be like, look, I don't know about anything right now. Don't know about you, don't know about him, don't know about this being in here, don't know about him being in here. Don't know. I mean, no, I love you, but, like, I don't know. Don't know. I gotta do this alone." What maybe I wouldn't take it that way. That's not true. He's saying don't do anything and figure it out as time goes, right? Just let Dustin move in if that's what you want. If that's what you want. Want to give it a shot. It's not unfair to both of you. It's what you said. You know, let it happen. And then make decisions as time goes, is what he tried to say. Or he did say in the, you know, I'm a good therapist kind of way. And then he caught Anna and Finn. Man, I did not give a shit about their recap talk. up until they got into the lab because it was so stupid. I'm like, "Oh, I'm not over here. I don't need to hear this story over again." But she finally said it. There was a lot of cathartic moments today, I think, with these actors. A lot of raw moments, a lot of good lines. But she said, I really do think that me being his mother is how he grasped his life. That's when he grabbed a hold of his life. He had a life then. And that's what's holding him to the good side. And man, that sounds really egotistical saying it out loud, but like, I don't think Maxie and James are enough. Damn, she said, I don't think they're enough. And I hate that that's not true, but I don't think it is. Or something, along those lines. It was like, oh, you, yeah, that's that's why you do this, Anna. Like that's why of course you want to be his mom and of course you're trying to be his mother and you're doing well at it, you know. But like Anna can't she can't keep clinging him to be good and telling him that he can turn his life around and be good if he flips out into a shame spiral knowing that he's part Faison and part Alex, not Anna. It could flip Peter out and he's bad guy. And then he's or not really like ultimate dark side, but he really has to start retracing his tracks and then he starts doing bad things because he's overconfident as bad guy and becomes like a little baby Valentine. And next thing you know, like him and Maxie like moved in with them on the other wing of the island because they stole it or something. I don't know. Um she was right. Like, I think she's hit the nail on the hammer with that one. You are. But they slipped into the office and she asked the question, why are we breaking in? They were just gonna break in. She was like, why do we break in? Why do we have to? And I know it's easier. I'm a super spy, and that's what like I'm used to anyway. But like, why can't we ask him? Well, because he donated to science and he would have to ask permission to give it away if you weren't for science, if you're taking it for evidence. They'd have to know. Like, that's an interesting fact. I did not know. Good to know, you guys. Like, sorry, something on my blanket. Good to know. And Kevin's like, yeah, what are you doing? And their cover story was trash. But she was like, this relates to you too, because you were part of the twins lab experiment too. I don't know how she flipped that one around, but I think she's gonna get her specimen somehow without his knowledge. I don't know. He's gonna say, I don't know if I was you, but I'd probably slice a piece off the brain back there. Maybe the little area, the fourth quadrant or whatever. While I'm not looking, you could stick your hand in there, it's fine. Or whatever, flip it around. It'll decontaminate itself. I won't look. I'm not looking or whatever. He's ugh. She worked I think she's gonna do it. And Chase texted Finn, second thoughts about dinner. Do you want to? And I think the question was, do you have dinner? Do you want to have dinner with me and my mother? But like he went to Jackie's hotel room and they had this like smile. I hope they're about to fight and it's nothing more than that. There shouldn't be anything more than that. If anything's happening between those two, that's gross. Don't care that she's just like married to his dad. That's gross. She's married to his dad. Stepmom? No. No. Not into that on this show at all. No, 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 not with even with old people, like their age. No, I don't like this. It's not cute. He would leave Anna for her or let allow because he's used to doing it. Ew. No. I don't know where the yawning came from, but like maybe I'm talking too much. That could be it. Um, yeah, I don't think there's anything else to talk about other than like Robert was like, "Are you gonna help me take Peter down or what?" And she was like, "Hold on, let me take this call." And she took this call and took the job. And she was like, "And that's how it's done." And he said, "Oh, that's how it's done." And that's right, Robert. She was like, there. Done. That's how he goes. That's how it's he praised her on that one. Oh, that's how it's done. It was good. It was so good. There was some good lines today, you guys. I think I'm super happy about them. Do I have any predictions about this week? No. I don't know. We're gonna see. I thought I'd throw that one out there if I had any last minute, and I'm like, I'm just straight out into space. Cricket. You know, if I was good at editing, y'all, I wouldn't do this live. So, if you stuck with me this long, thanks for sticking. As Maxie should have said to Lulu today when she went to grab Peter, bye! Couldn't find my mouse there. Bye.